How did this guy getting pulled over for speeding lead to a cop being dragged down the street inside of a car door?
This story is tragic. This is 21-year-old Zyquan Mitchell from Atlanta. He's also known as Famous Cody and Mr. Blicky on TikTok, where he has over 700,000 followers. He's best known for videos like these that show him singing and dancing alone and with his family. On his Instagram, which also has over 100,000 followers, he describes himself as an influencer and a brand ambassador. And he was a new father with a baby girl born just this January. But in July, his life took a tragic turn. His sister posted on TikTok announcing he was in a car crash. Exact details of the crash are unknown, but she posted updates throughout July indicating that he was getting stronger and stronger every day. But just this week, she posted another update on TikTok, this one confirming he had died just weeks after the crash. She said life will never be the same, and tributes came pouring in, many saying he made a positive impact on TikTok. Rest in peace, Zyquan.
Man, my condolences goes out to Zyquan family, man. Just for the simple fact, you a positive influence trying to see the world and everybody unite and come together. And this is how, you know what I'm saying, a careless driver took away a good person that was so fucking young, you know. And when people driving, y'all need to stop being on your phones, fiddling, diddling. I don't even like all this high-tech shit that they putting in the cars, because you're supposed to be focused on the road. And unfortunately, in his situation, he was killed because of someone not paying attention, not focusing on the road. So my condolences goes out to his family. I myself been in a bad car accident, which I cannot wait to get surgery because this shit is painful.
How did this guy getting pulled over for speeding lead to a cop being dragged down the street inside of a car door? It all went down in Ohio, where police pulled over a car that was clocked going 88 miles per hour in a 60 zone.
88 and you don't have a seatbelt on?
One officer writes a ticket and then returns, only to ask the driver to get out of the car because he caught the odor of weed.
I thought I smelled weed and he confirmed it. So come on out of the car. You said no firearms, correct? Nothing else? All right, come on out.
The driver confirms he's got no weapons inside the car, and as the cops try to get the guy out of the car, they tell him he's probably not going to get in much trouble for the weed.
You ain't going to jail over weed.
Yeah, you're not going to jail or anything.
But the driver doesn't get out.
Come on out, because you're acting strange right now.
And the cops start to get suspicious.
There's something else you want to tell us?
For several minutes, the guy refuses to exit the car, but eventually tells the cops what they want to know.
Okay, have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, I've been to prison.
Okay.
I just want.
Are you a convicted felon?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a firearm in the car? I'd rather you just be honest with me, because that's what my instinct's telling me. Okay.
Yes, sorry, please.
After the driver admits he's got a gun in the vehicle, the officer goes to pull him out of the car. But instead, in that moment, the driver steps on the gas and drives off with the cop hanging out of the front door.
Sorry, please. Hey, don't do it.
The second officer runs over to care for the cop who got dragged as the driver in the car speeds off. Another cop then picks up the trail of the driver, only to abandon the chase after the driver kept going at speeds of upwards of 100 miles per hour. Fortunately, the 57-year-old cop who was dragged down the street only suffered minor injuries and was treated and released from a local hospital. This all went down back in June, and a few days after the incident, the 27-year-old driver turned himself into the cops. A grand jury indicted the suspect for failure to comply and assault on a police officer, and he's currently out on a $50,000 bond ahead of his return to court.
Now this shit right here, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy and disturbing to see that this stupid idiot, fucking a felon already, got a firearm on him, okay? Got a firearm. On top of that, you fucking speeding, smoking weed, you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of idiot are you to know your situation and still carry yourself like you don't got a situation? Why would you even want to carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, like that anyway? Knowing, look at the situation it just caused you now. You about to be in there for a little minute because you hurt a police officer and all this other dumb shit, you know. So hopefully, when he's out on bond, he think about what he did and he have to do, he face whatever he face. He get it right this time. So let's hope while he on bond, he don't do nothing stupid.
Of racial. A young software engineer in California has gone missing, and his family could use your help. This is Johannes Quintana, a 22-year-old man from Rochester, New York. Johannes had recently graduated from Cornell and landed a job as a software engineer at Netflix in California. He moved to San Jose to start work just a few weeks ago, but as of last week, his whereabouts have become a mystery. According to his family, they weren't able to get a hold of Johannes last Monday night and noticed that his phone's location tracker wasn't moving. After contacting police, his family then saw surveillance footage from that night of Johannes leaving his San Jose apartment and getting into an Uber. Last Tuesday, someone found Johannes' phone and wallet, and on Wednesday, his backpack containing 2 laptops were also discovered near the Golden Gate Bridge. It's not clear to anyone what caused Johannes to go missing, and his brother and mom here told local news they are searching for him far and wide.
Calling medical centers, homeless shelters, visiting, distributing posters, doing everything that we can in our power to get my brother back.
I want my son. I just want to hold my son.
Johannes' college roommate has said that before the disappearance, Johannes had mentioned another suspicious Uber ride and had texted his friend that he might be in trouble. Johannes is black, around 5 feet 8 inches tall, and weighs about 150 pounds, and was last seen in gray sweatpants, a black hoodie, and black shoes. If you have any info about where Johannes may be, contact the San Jose Police Department.
Let's hope this ain't one of them crazy stories where that one black girl who faked her kidnapping and say that, you know what I'm saying, she saw a baby walking and shit like that. Let's just hope this is not one of them situations. This is something our resources don't need to be wasted on, you know, people doing stupid shit like that. Because when the real deal happen, and people gonna be like, oh, I don't know if it's real or fake because so much of this bullshit is going on. It's like, you know, I understand it, but if this is for real, this is who we looking for. I'm gonna share this information again so y'all can be on the lookout for this young guy, you know. Yeah, that's crazy.